Behind every chart-topping hit and sold-out concert lie stories of artists and labels locked in disputes that can be as dramatic as any chart-topping song. Recently, the unfortunate passing of Singer Mobhad has opened discussions about battles between labels and their artists. Here are a few Nigerian artists who have experienced clashes with their record labels. 1. Kiss Daniel vs. G Worldwide Entertainment. Kiss Daniel was embroiled in a court fight with his previous record label, G Worldwide Entertainment, in 2017. These disagreements rose from contract disputes which included restrictions on his artistic freedom and claims of financial wrongdoing. Kiss Daniel eventually left the label, seeking more control over his music and career decisions. He changed his name to Kiss Daniel to prevent further disagreements over usage of his old stage name. Following that, he founded Flyboy Inc., an independent record label where he could chart his own creative process. 2. Cynthia Morgan vs. Northside Entertainment. Cynthia Morgan was an up-and-coming reggae and dancehall artist until the fallout with her label, Northside Entertainment, owned by Jude Okoye. The dispute contains allegations of contractual breaches, including issues related to financial arrangements and what she said was perceived as lack of support for her career growth. This period of transition led to Cynthia Morgan undergoing a rebranding process, adopting the stage name Madrina and eventually parting ways with Northside Entertainment. She continues to blame and call out Jude Okoye for derailing her career, and she sued the label in 2020. 3. Runtown vs. Eric Mani Entertainment. In 2016, Runtown became entangled in a dispute with his previous record label, Eric Mani Entertainment. This heated confrontation revolved around matters including allegations of contract breaches, financial mismanagement, and claims that the label was withholding Runtown's music releases. He continued to break away from what he said was a suffocating contract term and financial mismanagement within the label. Runtown pursued action, resulting in a court injunction that effectively severed ties between him and Eric Mani Entertainment. 4. Brymo vs. Chocolate City. Back in 2013, Brymo found himself caught up in a highly publicized conflict with his former record label, Chocolate City. The disagreement stemmed from issues such as royalty disputes and creative differences. Eventually, Brymo decided to part ways with the label. However, the battle lasted for quite some time. 5. Democrine vs. Two Babas Hypertech Digital. Democrine had a public feud with Hypertech Digital, a record label owned by Nigerian music legend TwoFace. Democrine and the label fell out in 2016 over a variety of concerns, including contract disagreements, financial issues, and allegations of mismanagement. Democrine accused the label of failing to meet its commitment and limiting his artistic freedom. This prompted him to leave Hypertech Digital and seek a career on his own. 6. YC vs. Tiny Entertainment. In 2018, YC had a highly publicized feud with his old record label, Tiny Entertainment, also known as Tiny Mafia. Contract terms characterized this disagreement, with YC accusing the label of failing to satisfy their duties and not fully supporting his music career. Differences in creative vision also played a part, as YC demanded greater artistic freedom and control over his music. Similar to Kiss Daniel, there was also controversy about who owned his stage name. 7. Wizkid vs. EME. In 2013, Wizkid's career was disrupted by disagreements with his former record label, Empire Mates Entertainment, EME. Despite his success as EME, the artist faced contractual complexities and disagreements leading to his departure. His creative vision clashed with the record label's commercial interests. Wizkid parted ways with EME, allowing him to have more control over his creative direction and business endeavors. Since then, he has continued to thrive. Lastly, Burna Boy vs. Aristocrats Records. Burna Boy, often referred to as the African giant, indeed started his music journey by signing with Aristocrats Records in 2011. Nevertheless, he departed with the label in 2013 due to disagreements relating to his contract. This departure marked the beginning of his independent career, and he has since been seen become a global icon. Other music stars that have had a falling out with their former labels include Ari Songs and Five Star Music Group, Scales and EME, Shantizu vs. The Tunes and Difference Entertainment, Vector and YSG, Temi Owasa and YBNL, Inyanya and Made Men Music Group, Barry J and Cash Nation Entertainment, and Humble Smith and Entice Entertainment, to name a few. While disagreements may appear to be unfavorable, they have often served as a signal for artists to assert their own creative independence, renegotiate contracts, and find their own paths to success. Some things that can be done to avoid conflicts between artists and their labels include artists having their own legal representative explain every word on the paper before signing the contract. These contracts should clearly lay out the artist and label's rights and responsibilities. It is also important for musicians to keep their part of the deal, as labels are not set up to deliver free services. Rather, they are established as companies with the express goal of recouping every penny invested in the artist.